Now two roots are given, root 2 and minus root 2. Two roots are given, and you have to find the other two roots of this given polynomial. So now see, since roots are 0, same thing, since two zeros are root 2 and minus root 2, so your x plus 2, this thing you have already found in class 9, so it will be x, so x minus root 2 and x plus root 2, this will be two factor, yes or no? Since root 2 and minus root 2, two roots are given, since root 2 and minus root 2, two roots are given, so and if root 2 and minus root 2 are two roots, then according to factor theorem, x minus 2 and x plus 2 will be two roots. So that means these two will be two factor of this polynomial. Yes or no? These two will be two factor of this polynomial. Dipanita, can you hear me? No, okay. So see, two roots are given. So according to your factor theorem, x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 will be two roots. Now, if these two roots, now see, if you multiply the roots, you will get the polynomial. So two roots are given. So multiply these two roots. It will be a minus b into a plus b. So x square and minus root 2 whole square. So it will be x square minus 2. That means this will be one factor. Now, if you divide this x square minus, if you divide this given polynomial by x square minus 2, you will get the other two factor. Yes or no? Clear? By, sorry, you have to divide this one by x square minus 2. So divide, let me do the division in the next page. So you have to divide 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2 by x square minus 2. Up to this clear, Divanida? Up to this all of you clear? Yes, this one clear? Now see, you have to see the first term of the divisor and the first term of the dividend. The first term of the divisor is x square. First term of the dividend is your 2x to the power 4. So if you divide 2x to the power 4 by x square, your result will be 2x square. Yes or no? The result will be 2x square. Clear? All of you up to this clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now, that means you have to get 2x to the power 4, you have to divide this by 2x square. So divide by 2x to the power 4, then it will be minus 2 into 2, 4 x. Now see, when you divide, when you multiply minus 2 with 2x square, it will be how much? It will be how much?
So 4 square.
Yes, 4x square, 4x x square. So that means you have to put 4x square here, not here, because this is 3x cube. Yes or no? So you have to put 4x square here because this is 3x cube. Here up to this. Now subtract it. So sign will be opposite. Now see, since this is x cube, but here it is no term of x cube is there. So write as it is this one, minus 3x cube. Now it will be minus 3x square plus 4x square. Minus 3x square plus 4x square. So it will be how much? X square. Okay. Now write down the other term, 6x minus 2. Now you have to divide minus 3x cube by x square. So how many times? It will be minus 3x, yes or no? So it will be minus 3x cube. Now you have to multiply this minus 3x with this one. So it will be minus and minus, minus 2 into minus 3x. So it will be plus 6x. So plus 6x will be here. You have to put the term according to the your variable. Now it will be plus this and this will get cancelled, this and this will get cancelled. Now you have to write down this one as it is, x square. Now it will be again this and this will get cancelled. Now write down this one minus 2. Now how many times it will be? One time. So x square minus 2. So remainder is 0. So now see. So we can write this polynomial, that means 2x to the power 4 minus 3x cube. You are asked to find the other two roots. Two roots are given. Plus 6x minus 2 will be this one, x square minus 2 into 2x square minus 3x plus 1. Now we have already found this one. How? By multiply x minus 2 and x plus 2. So no need to break this one. Keep it as it is. Now you have to factorize this quadratic polynomial by factorization method. Now see, the product is 2 and you have to break 3 minus 3 as a product of, such that when you subtract or divide, you will get 2. So it will be minus 2x minus x plus 1. So this one. Now here take 2x common. So it will be x minus 1. And take minus 1 common, so it will be x minus 1. So it will be x square minus 2, then 2x minus 1, x minus 1. Okay. 1 minute. Now see, now we have found the other two factor, 2x minus 1 and x minus 1. Yes or no? Now we have already found this one. Now when you break this by factorization method, you will get the factorization method. You will get the other two factor, 2x minus 1 and x minus 1. Now see, now you are asked to find the zeros. That means you have to find the zeros from these two factors. Yes or no? Clear, all of you? Dipanita? You have to.
Sir, yes.
Yes, you have to find the other two roots or zeros from these two factors. Now write down. One minute. After this, finish writing. So I done. So the other two factors are 2x minus 1 and x minus 1. That means these two are other two factors. So by your factor theorem, so no need to write down factor theorem, so I don't. So hence, so how can you write down the roots? Thus you have to equate this equal to 0. Yes or no? So write down. Hence the other two zeros are. Now see, when you equate this equal to 0, see this one, no need to write this one, but write down roughly this one. When you equate, now see, for finding the roots from a factor, you have to equate this factor equal to 0. So from here, 2x will be 1, so x will be half, so this will be 1 root. And another will be x minus 1, so just equal to 0, so x will be 1. This is write down roughly, no need to write down in the answer sheet. Okay. So hence the other two zeros will be, one will be your half and other will be your 1. So clear all of you? Okay. So these two are the other two roots of this given polynomial. Okay. So write down hence or therefore the zero or roots same meaning. Okay. Zeros of the given polynomial are these two roots we have it is already given in your question, 2 root 2 minus root 2, and the other two roots is one is half and one is 1. This is the answer. Clear all of you? Okay. So write down this one. Now see the exercise 2.3. Finish writing this one. Okay. So I done exercise 2.3. Read the question. Divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx. Divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx and find the quotient and remainder in each of the following. Okay. So I am going to solve question number 2. 1 and 3 do as a homework. I am going to solve question number 2. 1 and 3 do as a homework. So px is given x to the power 4 3x square plus 4x plus 5 and gx is your x square plus 1 minus x. That means this is px and this is gx. Now you have to, in the question is given that the polynomial px, you have to divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx. You have to divide the polynomial px by the polynomial gx. That means here, okay, I am going to do the division in the next page. So write down the question. So you have to divide px. So what is the px? Px is given your x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. This is the px. And to divide this px by gx, and gx is given your x square plus 1 minus x. So first, how many times you will divide x square? When you divide x to the power 4, when you divide x to the power 4 by x square, so it will be, when you divide x to the power 4 by x square, answer will be x square. So that means x square times. So it will be x to the power 4. Now x square plus 1. So it will be x square. So plus x square. Then it will be then 1 minute here, one new term will come here. Yes or no? Because when you multiply x square with x, you will get x cube. Yes or no? So that's why you have to write down this polynomial in terms of x cube also. So how can I write down x cube? That means, see, we can write x to the power 4 plus 0 into x cube, then minus 3x square, then plus 4x, then 5. Yes or no? Why am I writing this one x cube? Because when you multiply this x with x square, you will get x cube. So that we can put the value, put the term accordingly. That's why I am writing. Now see, 0 into x cube is nothing but 0. So you can write down like this. So now it will be x square. So you will have to put x square here. And it will be minus x cube. Okay. Now if you subtract, it will be minus, it will be plus, and it will be minus. Now see this one, it will be this, since it is 0, so you can directly write down x cube. Yes, no, you can directly write down x cube. Now it will be minus 3x square minus x square, so it will be minus 4x square, then 4x, then 5. Then you have to multiply with, you have to divide x cube by x square. So how many times? X times. So it will be x cube, then x plus 1. So it will be x, then minus x square. So minus, then plus, then minus. Now see, minus 4x square. Now this term and this term will get cancelled, this term and this term will get cancelled. Now minus 4x square plus x square, so it will be minus 3x square. Now 4x minus x, so it will be plus 3x, then plus 5. So how many times now? X square, your variable is same, so it will be minus 3. So when you divide, it will be 3x square minus 3x square, then minus 3 into 1, so it will be minus 3, then minus 3 into minus x, so it will be plus 3x. Now when you subtract, it will be plus, it will be minus, it will be plus. So plus and minus will get cancelled. Now it will be also get cancelled. It will be 5 plus 3, it will be your 8. So hence you are asked to find the quotient and remainder. So quotient will be, this one will be your quotient, x square plus x minus 3, and the remainder will be 8. So this is your answer. Clear, all of you? Okay. So what is the time? Okay. Now see the question. Other question number 1 and question number 3 do the homework. Now see in the question number 3, in the question 1, 3, gx is given your 2 minus x square. So you have to write down in order. That means you have to write down minus x square first, then 2. Clear this one? So you have to write down in order, whether it will be your dividend or divisor. You have to write down in order. Now see the question number 2. Check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial. Now see, just now I have told you, see, when you divide, suppose I am asking you, is 2 is a factor of 6? Is 2 is a factor of 6? How can you tell me that 2 is a factor of 6 or not? Just divide 6 by 2. When it is completely divisible, then you can say that 2 is a factor of 6, because 2 into 3 equal to 6. That's why 2 is a factor of 6. But if I am asking you, is 2 is a factor of 7? Then if you divide, it is not completely divisible. Because why? Because when you divide 7 by 2, 1 will be remainder. So just now I have told you, when there is a remainder, then the divisor will be not a factor. Yes or no? Dipanita, buji paisa?
Sir, paisu.
So in the same way, here it is also given. Check whether the first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial. The first polynomial is, see the first, so question number 1. First polynomial is given your t square minus t square minus 3, and second polynomial is given your 2t to the power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. So how can you find whether the first polynomial is a your factor of second polynomial? That means when you divide the second polynomial by the first polynomial, and if there is no remainder, if the remainder is 0, then you can say that the first that means the first polynomial will be a factor of the second polynomial. But when after division, if you get any remainder, then the first polynomial will not be your factor of the second polynomial. So clear, all of you? So this will be the process.
Sir, yes.
Okay. So this will be the process. So I am going to solve question number 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3. Do the homework, and if you have any doubt, then ask me in our group, WhatsApp group. We will solve tomorrow. So this is question number 1. Question is t square minus 3, and another this one is 2 to the power 4 plus 3 cube minus 2 3 square minus 90 minus 12. Now you have to check whether this is a factor of this one or not. First, you have to, for that you have to divide. Yes or no? You have to divide. So divide this one to the power 4 plus 3 t cube minus 2 3 square minus 90 minus 12 by t square minus 3. So how many times it will be? Here, see the first term t square, here 2 to the power 2 t to the power 4. So it will be 2 t square. So t to the power 4, then minus 3 into 2. So it will be minus 6 t square. This and this will get cancelled. You have to write down as it is, this one 3t cube, then it will be plus, so minus 2 plus 6t square. 1 minute. So it will be plus 6t square minus 2t square, so it will be 4t square. Then minus 9t minus 12. Now how many times it will be? 3t. Yes or no? 3t. So it will be 3t cube minus 3 into plus 3t. So it will be 9 minus 9 3t square. So minus 9 3t square. So again this and this will get cancelled. It will be plus. So 4 plus 9 13t square. Write down the other terms. Now how many times? 13 times. I mean something is wrong here. Minus and minus. 1 minute 4t square. Yes, it will be not 90 square. So no, when you multiply this one, it will be what? Minus 90, not 90 square. When you multiply 3t with minus 3, so it will be minus 9t, only minus 9t. So this term and this term will get cancelled. This term and this term will also, this term and this term will also get cancelled. So minus 90 and plus 90 will get cancelled. Now the remaining term is your 4t square minus 12. So now how many times it will be? T square, when you divide 4t square, it will be 4 times. So 4t square, then minus 3 plus 4, so it will be minus 12. So now see, this and this will get cancelled. This and this will get cancelled. So remainder is 0. Now see, here the remainder is 0. So if the remainder is 0, then we can say that t square minus 3 is a factor of this one, 2t to the power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. Yes, clear, Dipanita? Clear? You can message me also if you have any if you are facing any problem regarding the voice. You can message me also. Yes, sir. Okay. So write down. Up to this clear? So now write down.
Sir, yes.
Okay. So write down. Since or therefore, or write down since remainder is 0, therefore t square minus 3 is a factor of 2t to the power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. Okay. So question number 2 and 3 do as a homework. Okay. Clear?